Welcome back, everybody. We're getting you all ready for St. Patty's Day, and Nichole is here from Petal Pusher, great flower shop on Broadway in Green Bay. Always great to see you, Nichole.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is one of the most fun arrangements I've ever seen. It's awesome. Nichole came up with this. Tell us about this.
This is our rainbow of tulips with the pot of gold on each side of it. Tulips are a great product at this time of year. We're also excited to see them again. They're reasonable. It's peak season, so they're a perfect choice for a St. Patrick's Day arrangement.
I love it. I mean, how fun. Okay, so how do we do this? It looks complicated.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
The biggest trick is getting the base down to make that arch, because tulips naturally don't want to do that necessarily. So what this is these are pussykins, which is a tiny variety of pussy willow, but any flexible branch will work. So what I'm going to do is just kind of group them together with my hands and then use this, what's called gold bullion wire. Any sort of wire would work.
Can I hold? Do you need me to hold something for you?
Just got to find my end.
Okay.
And then we just wrap and just kind of bundle this together. So what we're doing is creating kind of an armature or a base. Just going to put a little twist on there to hold it. And what's nice is the gold of this, it actually looks cute. So if you see your mechanics, that's okay.
No
you don't
big
have to
deal.
hide everything.
Right.
But any sort of craft wire would work. And then you just twist. So what we're doing is bundling this all together, and then this will create the structure that we'll add our tulips onto.
Okay.
So let me just do one more the other way.
It's so bright and cheery, which is, I mean, it's totally going to be a conversation piece, which is
most
really
definitely.
Neat. Yeah.
Definitely.
And then you've got two of these, you know, canisters. What do you call them?
I use just a glass cylinder.
Cylinders. That was the word I was
looking for. You can use
for.
almost any sort of vase, something low enough.
Okay.
I've put Oasis in them already, that's the floral foam that holds the water.
Sure.
I pre-soaked that, just so we didn't have to wait for that. Now you can see how flexible this is.
Okay.
So we are going to actually insert an end here, and then just even off our
cut
end
up.
here.
Okay.
Yep. And then
That was not that hard.
it's not that bad. Hook those little guys in. So you've got what is essentially your little rainbow structure here.
Okay.
So then we're going to take our tulips and build our rainbow, so to speak. So I'll have you hand me a couple of those pink ones there on the end.
These are so gorgeous. Obviously, if they're at the store right now, you're probably selling lots of tulips.
Lots of tulips. We have regular varieties here today, and then peony flowered, which have all those extra petals.
Oh gosh, I'm so ready for spring.
Strip the leaves off, because this gets really bulky if you don't take too many leaves off. And then you start towards the middle of your rainbow. So you're just going to insert. And it's okay if they're going to kind of wiggle around a little bit right now, but that's okay, because as we add more tulips, we're going to go back and use that same gold wire to hold them in place where we want them to be. So obviously you have to take a little liberty with your rainbow. There are no blue tulips, so you have to just...
That's okay.
It's more about creating that color gradient.
Sure.
So we're transitioning from pinks to purples to yellows to oranges to reds.
So you need some yellows?
I'm going to need some purples next.
Yep. Oh, so you want to kind of, I get it. Kind of follow the rainbow.
Exactly.
I'll get some leaves off here for you.
Thank you. And don't get too alarmed if they're wiggling. Tulips do have a little bit of a mind of their own at times. I'll take some yellows, please. And we're poking them all into the Oasis. We'll add extra water when we're done.
So if you're looking for tulips, gorgeous tulips to make this, or you just say, the heck with it, that was too complicated, call Nichole. She will
I can build a rainbow for you.
All right, good deal.
So you're going to keep adding your tulips on down, and then once we had this all filled in, we would go back through and take a little bit of that same gold wire. This is a spot where you may want to use the gold because you will see it. Thank you for the extra set of hands. We're just going to put a little twist in there. And then just kind of loop this around. You don't want to hold them super tight, but you just kind of want to use this to encourage the tulips to hold.
To make the rainbow shape.
Yeah, to hold that shape so that you don't have to use too much imagination to see the rainbow
Now the
coming
pots of gold, basically they're just stones?
Yes, that is just regular river rock, any sort of rock you've got, and a little bit of gold spray paint.
How easy is that?
Do it in layers, let it dry in between, shake them around, do another layer on that. It's just a fun thing to have for so many different arrangements. And then we just used a little green moss to kind of hide the Oasis.
So after we get going here, we'll tuck the moss in here and then some of the rocks.
And then you're just going to throw a few tulips on there, or a few rocks on there, and a little more moss.
And that's your finished product. So cute. For something a little easier, if or if you want to celebrate with a little beer.
Yes, we do a green beer arrangement. So this doesn't get any easier. Glass beer mug. We've got a little bit of the Deco Accent crystals, which you're just going to dump in.
Okay.
This you want to do the night before because they do take a little bit of time to fluff up. few drops of green food coloring. Give it a little stir. And let this sit. They'll fluff up to make these crystals.
Really? Are you serious?
Yes.
That's what happens? Okay.
And what I like about using the crystals is you see the bubbles in
Yeah.
them, so it
And
makes it
looks
look
like ice and-
carbonated.
Yeah, very cool.
And then you're just going to take white carnations and do a cute...
And that's the foam?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That's easy breezy.
Oh yeah, and you can do this well in advance.
You probably have one of these beer steins.
Yeah,
or,
steal a couple from behind the bar if you've got a bar in your
Yeah,
basement or a rec room.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a little mounded arrangement of the carnations.
So that is what you can use carnations for these days.
Yes,
People give them
absolutely.
a bad rap, but they're really cute in certain arrangements.
And then we just do a little bow to finish it off. Because everything's cuter with a little bow on it.
I agree, totally agree. Nichole, where are you so people can find you?
Are at 119 North Broadway in downtown Green Bay.
That is
Super cute.
absolutely adorable. I'm not sure which one I like more. The two, I'll take them both.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really, she does amazing stuff. Love it. Coming up, headed to the kitchen, we're doing 2 different takes on corned beef. So I hope you're hungry.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to show you how you can do your corned beef and make it the best ever this year. So stay with us. We'll be back.